Hey everyone, it's Nick Weidner,
And I'm Kevin Harmon.
and we're with the Roy Real Estate Group here at Keller Williams. Today we're here to talk about selling your home, questions to ask any agents you interview, as well as some tips and tricks to get your home sold quickly.
All right, well, first of all, let's start with some questions that you should be asking your potential real estate agent that you may hire. The first one can be, how long have you been in real estate? What type of experience do you have with real estate? Another one would be, are they working part-time or full-time? Because you definitely want to make sure that you have someone that's going to be working full-time for you. And then what are some other marketing strategies besides just putting a sign in your yard that they're going to use in order to make sure that your house gets sold? And then another big question that you can always ask is, how many homes have they sold in the last 12 months to see what their track record is?
Those are all great questions to ask, Kevin. A few other ones that we had come up with. What is the average days on market, which means, how long are homes sitting on the market for that agent? Also, what is their list price to sales price ratio? What that number is what is a home actually selling for compared to what it was listed for originally. The agent that you pick should know your specific neighborhood in and out. They should be able to give you very specific market statistics, and they should also have their own professional photographer. I can't tell you how many times we look at listings online and the photographs are just blurry, they're off-centered, they take pictures of nothing. And so you definitely want to have an agent who uses a professional photographer instead of just their own cell phone.
For sure.
So Kevin, I think it's important to talk about some tips and tricks to help get your home sold quickly. The very first one right off the bat obviously is to price your home competitively. I know that we see quite often sellers want to price their home up high in the hopes they can get a higher price. Typically, that's not a very good strategy. The whole goal is to get your home sold fairly quickly. The longer the home sits on the market, the lower value you're going to get, and so you don't want to have to try to catch up with the market and end up with a price that's even less than what you would have got if you would have priced it competitively to begin with. The second thing is really just to make the home clean and declutter as much as possible. Whether that means thinning down maybe furniture in a room. Another tip would be to maybe keep your closets about half full so people can actually see inside them. Little things like that. You really want to show off your home, how much space there is. A lot of people look for storage, and so it's very important that you keep the home decluttered. So potential buyers can take a look and see what the home really has to offer. And then also just address any smells or odors. I've got pets, and I know there's a pet dander, and so definitely would recommend, if you have that, to have your carpets professionally cleaned before getting your home on the market, just to take care of any of those issues up front.
I would definitely agree with all of those. Maybe a few extra tips that you can think about is making sure that once you do get it on the market, that you are ready to have your house shown at all times. Along with that, you want to make sure that all of your lights are working, all the bulbs are new, and you don't have any bulbs that are out. You also want to make sure that your windows and things like that are clean so that you can let as much natural light into the house as possible, because the brighter a home is, the more welcoming it feels, and you definitely want your potential buyers to feel very welcomed into your home. Another big thing that I would definitely recommend, and I know we've talked about it before, is anytime that you're thinking about doing a repair or an upgrade or anything like that, talk to your real estate agent and make sure that, one, it's necessary in the market that you're in, because markets vary, and then also that you're going to get the money back out of that, especially with those upgrades. So you want to make sure you get that, you don't spend more than what it would be worth in the end. Now with the repairs, we would definitely recommend doing some of the basics, like make sure there's no chipped paint, things like that. Making sure that everything looks nice from the curb. You have that curb appeal, that first impression is very important, and things like those that are safety issues as well would be very important to take care of.
Thanks everyone for tuning in today. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our contact information will be at the end of the video.
And make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel and like us on our Facebook pages, and check us out next week. Thanks, guys.
See you later.